I'm going to be demonstrating for you the new NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. So this just came out. I've been on the hunt for it, and it just arrived in the Ulta that is close to me. So basically this foundation is supposed to be something that you can control the coverage. So the less drops, the more sheer the coverage, the more drops, the fuller coverage. And it says, with just a few drops, our Total Control Drop Foundation delivers sheer to full coverage with a velvety matte finish. Simply adjust the number of drops you use until the desired level of coverage is achieved. More drops equals more coverage. So yeah, I'm going to give this a try. Now the color I really wanted to get, they did not have. I needed golden tan, I think. All they had like every other or every two colors in the color range at the Ulta closest to me. So I got True Beige TCDF08. It's a little light. It was a little light on my hand, but I think I might be able to make it work. I'm going to try it. I'm just going to use it with a brush. If I can find a clean one. Yeah, I'm just going to apply it with a brush. There is a total cover brush that they have advertised with it, but I didn't want to get into the gimmicky thing of getting that brush. So I'm just going to use my IT Cosmetics airbrush foundation brush. And it has a little dropper, just like you know, any of the dropper foundations. So I'm going to put like 1, 2, 3, 4 drops. And I've already moisturized my face. I am not going to prime today. We're going to see how this works with the brush. So I did 4 drops, and it did kind of like go down into my brush. So maybe that brush that they advertise might be the best for this. I don't know. We're going to see. And I know I would say do not use this with a beauty blender. Like, it's going to just eat the foundation completely up. So I don't think there'd be any point in squirting these little drops on a beauty blender. So far I've done 4 drops on both sides of my face. And this color, I mean, it's pretty, it's a little bit light for me, but I think I can make it work. What I plan to do after using it by itself for one time, I'm going to mix it actually with the Pro Mixer foundation drops in Olive, and that seems to help it darken up a little bit and get closer to the olivey, yellowy undertones I have in my skin. Alright, let me get a close-up look, guys. Sorry, I'm going to get out of frame real quick. I mean, I don't know how many drops you would have to put before you got like complete full coverage. I really don't know. But it's decent. I wouldn't say it's bad. We'll see how it wears. I'm actually going to the movies tonight, so not doing anything real, you know, like to exert myself and sweat and whatnot, but we'll see. And it's actually warmer here where I live today than it usually is at this time of year. It's like 59 degrees outside, and this time of year we're usually in like the 20s, 30s, so a little bit warmer than usual. Now what I can say is that it's not covering up the redness around my nostrils, so I don't know if I'm going to just need to put a few more drops maybe. Test it out on my neck. That's where all my scars are. I mean, it's fine. I just don't know how many like drops I'm gonna need to achieve full, in my eyes, full coverage, you know? But it is pretty. It's like a natural, I'd say almost like a satin finish. No, it's matte. It's a matte finish, but it's like a natural matte, not like a really bone dry matte finish. So I think that's all I'm gonna put on. So basically I ended up doing 4 drops on this side, 4 drops on this side, like 2.5 drops here, 3 drops on my neck, and then I just kind of blended whatever was left on the brush like around my face. So it was quite a few drops, but the drops are actually really little. I mean, it's not like a lot coming out. See, you can see that it's just tiny little drops. So it's not a whole lot that you're using. And I mean, it's a little fair on me, but I think once I bronze and do all that jazz to my face, I think it'll be fine. So what I'm going to go ahead and do next is, I'm going backwards. I usually put color corrector on first, but we're going to go backwards today, and I'm going to color correct, bronze, and finish up my face, and I'll be back with you guys shortly. Alright guys, so I'm all done with my makeup. Kind of did a little bit of a simple makeup look and went a little bit heavy on the bronzer helmet today. But anyways, I was able to warm up my complexion, and I actually used my setting powder. What did I use? I used the Maybelline Fit Me in 310 Sun Beige. I actually used that over it, and it created pretty much my perfect color. I'm pretty happy with how it looks. I mean, I don't know how many drops I would need to put on to like cover up like the spots that I have on my face, but it's actually really good. I like the finish. I feel like it looks pretty good. I'm probably going to go ahead and not spray my face like I usually do to kind of cut down on the powdery finish. I just want to see how this wears like with just the makeup and just the powder on top with, you know, my bronzer and highlight and lipstick and all that good stuff. Anyways, so I'm going to check in after I get back from the movies. Right now it is about 5 o'clock. And I'll be back home a little bit later on this evening. I will definitely check in then so you guys can see what it looks like after several hours of wear. But right now I'm really happy with it. I think it looks pretty good. It's still a little bit light. Don't get me wrong, it's still, well, it's a little bit light on me. I keep looking at my big mirror right here. But yeah, it's a little light. But it's a pretty finish, so we'll see. I probably will end up, once I am able to track down the color that I actually need, I probably will end up getting that eventually. But in the meantime, I'll make this work. So I'll check in with you guys later, and I'll see you. Hey guys, so sorry I forgot to check in yesterday in regards to the NYX foundation, but I am wearing it today. I did put it on at 2 o'clock today, and it's around, let's see, 10:23 right now. So I've had it on for a little over 8 hours. It's still wearing pretty good considering, I mean, I get oily with any foundations that I wear after a certain amount of hours wear. My face is very oily. But I am, as you can see, the shine, that is not highlight. I am very shiny here and around my nose, so there is that. But again, like I said, every foundation does that to me. But I did the same thing I did yesterday. I used the same brush and I used the same powder, and I think it looks pretty good. Like, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm gonna keep using it and then try it with those NYX drops to customize the color a little bit. But overall, I think it's a nice foundation. I recommend you guys go out and try it. I hope you like this video, and definitely like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. And sorry,